the spokesman for Japan's Prime Minister. He joins us now. I appreciate you being with us, Mr. Shikata. Who is in charge of this operation?
Well, we established a joint headquarters between the government and TEPCO, Tokyo Electric Power Company. And this headquarters is headed by
what does that mean? Where are you getting... By the Prime Minister.
Actually now,
where are you getting your information, though? Do you have officials on site?
Yes, we do. We have officials on site, as well as we have officials based in the headquarters of Tokyo Electric Power Company.
But your information it is coming from the power company itself, correct? In terms of what is actually occurring in this plant.
That's right, but we are now together in terms of getting information at the same time. So the lag of information being provided from the company to the government has been to nil at this point in time.
But you only established this, I believe, yesterday?
Well, we established the headquarters the day before yesterday, and of course, we have been closely working together, but we took an unprecedented step to locate our headquarters inside TEPCO, the private company, and the government officials are stationed there.
Well, it seems like the information that the United States government has that they said today in testimony before Congress, saying that spent fuel rods are completely exposed in one of the reactors and that there is no water covering them. That information has not been stated by the Japanese government. Why is that?
Well, it's a bit difficult for me to explain the perspective of the U.S. official, but let me just tell you that 2 hours ago, there was a telephone conversation between President Obama and Prime Minister Khan, and they discussed further cooperation. President Obama extended his willingness to dispatch a larger number of nuclear experts as well as reconstruction assistance, and the Prime Minister really appreciated it.
Well, I'm glad he appreciated it, but my question is why, if there is no water covering spent fuel rods in one of the reactors, why are people in Tokyo only hearing that from U.S. officials? Why aren't they hearing that from you? Why can you not comment on that?
Actually, at this juncture, it is very difficult to make a judgment about the level of water. And I don't think anybody can definitively talk about the level of water. And we are actually carrying out massive operations in terms of dropping water by self-defense forces and bringing in the ground, the police chopper to spray water through a cannon truck.
Many people I've talked to here in Tokyo frankly don't believe the statements that Japanese officials are saying. They feel that the statements have been very vague, often contradictory, and that information in the early days turned out to just not be true.
Well, we are doing our best to provide information by having press conferences even during, say, early in the morning, like 4 or 5, or late at night, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And we are trying our best, to provide information to the public, and we know that this is very important in terms of the accountability of the government.
Right, but those press conferences, I mean, we've watched them, we've monitored them, our viewers have seen them, and often the information is vague. Yesterday the press conference, they made the announcement, well, workers have left the plant, and we'll have more information on that later. There was no information how many workers had left the plant, had all the workers left the plant, exactly what that meant. It does not seem that information is being communicated in a way that really gives people confidence.
Well, we are trying to provide information as much as possible, but please do understand that there are some issues which take some time to analyze. But we will try to redouble our efforts to provide such information.
Well, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you. Obviously, there's an extraordinary situation underway, unprecedented situation. I appreciate you taking the time to speak.